Welcome everybody, this is Kiumars Imandel, aka Q with the Guru of You TV show. And today is January 30th, 2010, and it's about 11:30 in the morning. And I've run out of vegetables, so I gotta run to the farmer's market and grab some more vegetables before they close. They're open till 1 o'clock, so that's what I'm gonna be doing right now, and you're coming with me. Alright, so I just got onto the freeway right now. We are on the way to the farmer's market. And I live in Los Angeles, California, so the farmer's market that I'm going to is in Calabasas, California, and it's my favorite farmer's market to go to. Everything's really fresh, and there's a lot of great vendors who come there and offer their produce. Alright, well, hey, put on your seatbelt. Gosh. We have arrived, and now we've just got to find some parking. Alright everybody, so here we are at the farmer's market in Calabasas, and as you can see it's very busy and it's popping over here. There's a lot of people here and there's a lot of action going on. Let's check it out. They've got some great salads over here that I get all the time when I'm actually eating. Look at all the organic vegetables and all the pretty oranges. Yummy. Okay, so here's some romaine lettuce that's $1.50. This is the first place that I found that has romaine lettuce, and looking at the romaine lettuce, even though it's $1.50, I can perceive that that's not the lettuce that I want to juice. I just perceive that the energy of these lettuces is not exactly what my body wants today, and there's probably another place that has better romaine, and we'll find that. Okay, so now I've come to the second booth over here with this very fine gentleman, and they have romaine here as well, and they are $1.50. Now I'm taking a look at the energy of these romaines, and check this out. Like, these are, look how beautiful these romaines are. They're nice and big. They look very hardy. I asked him if his stuff is organic, and he said that we're not certified, but we don't spray any pesticides or any kind of chemicals. Now, getting certified at a farm is very difficult, and it takes a long time. So a lot of these farms, they're not certified organic, but they technically are organic. And I can perceive it in the energy of these romaines. So I'm gonna get these, and they're only $1.50. And I'm gonna tell him I need 5 of them and see if he gives me a better deal. The next thing we're gonna find is our celery. Alright, so I just picked up 4 heads of romaine lettuce, and I'm gonna go pay the man. And I was also looking at the spinach over here that he has, and this looks amazing too, so I'm gonna grab a head of this, and this is only $1. Alright, so now we're on a quest for celery, and I saw one place that had some pretty awesome celery for $2.50 a head, but I'm gonna look at a couple of other places and see what else I find. Wow, check out this place. Awesome. This is why I love this farmer's market so much. Great. Alright, well I just found this awesome bunch of collard greens, so I'm gonna grab this. This costs only $2 for all these collard greens, and this is gonna last me at least 2 weeks in my juice fast. Okay, so I also need some radishes, and I just found these beautiful radishes at the same booth, so I'm gonna grab a couple of these. They're only $1 a bunch. And here's some parsley right here. I'm also gonna grab a bunch of that. Just wanted to show you guys this for those of you who are mushroom lovers. I personally don't like mushrooms much, but this booth here just has awesome mushrooms. Very cool. So I also just found these radishes, okay, and you already know that I bought the radishes from the other place for $1 a bunch, but you can see here that these are 75 cents a bunch. So now I know that next week I can come over here, and he said he'll give me a deal, 3 bunches for $2, so I can save $1 and get another bunch of radishes. So I know that for next time. Hey, you live and you learn. Also, I just saw these dandelion greens, which are really good for cleansing your liver and your kidneys. Basically, anything that's very bitter, like these are very good for cleansing your kidneys and your liver. So I'm going to grab a bunch of these as well. this booth here is one of my favorite because it has awesome pomegranates that I really love. Check those out. Whoa, look how big this grapefruit is compared to my hand. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm still on a hunt for celery. This is one of my options right here, and I love that this booth has the celery where the greens are still on it. I love that. And I'm going to show you a couple of other options that I have, and we'll see which one I decide to go with. Also notice that these ones aren't very large. Okay, they're not like thick. They're not thick, but they're long, and they have their greens attached. I'm going to show you another one. So here's Hank over here, and he's from a certified organic farm. What's the name of your farm, Hank?
It's Kiumars Farms.
Cool. One of the things that I wanted to show everybody was your celery. So let's take a look at that. Check out their celery. This is absolutely phenomenal. I have no idea how they get them to be this large. Can you explain that to us, Hank?
No, it's just been in the ground for, we pick it as the market needs it. We only sell it to the market. So these ones are in the ground, and they're probably actually about this tall right here before we cut them down.
Wow. Wow.
And celery's really cool looking.
There's other celeries that you can get for cheaper, because this is $2.50, right?
Yeah, $2.50. It's expensive.
It's a little bit expensive, but you only need half of what you normally use. All right, cool. Well, thanks for being on the show.
You got it.
All right, so this is the celery that I ended up getting. It's absolutely massive, and I'm only getting one of them. All right, so I came back to this booth here, and these are the 4 celeries that I'm gonna get. Now you can see that the tops are also attached. They're not as big, and they're not as thick and large, but I can perceive that these celeries also have that same kind of nutrient-dense feel to them. And these are only $1.50 as opposed to $2.50, so I'm gonna grab these. Awesome. You see, compare the energy of these celeries, which are $1 each, to the other ones that I just showed you. Can you see how the difference between the potency and the nutrient content, just by looking at it? You can just tell that the other one has so much more vibrance, so much more energy. You can just perceive that. Awesome. So I also just found this bag of apples, organic apples for $5 for 6 pounds. So I'm excited about that. Cool. And this gentleman's name is Casey Phillips.
You done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. Fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool don't run out, I'll be giving it my best. So nothing gonna stop me fucking finding invention.
Hey, can you do me a favor and just record me dancing real quick? Thanks, man. Is it recording already? It's recording right now.
No more, no more. It cannot wait.
You want to dance? Thanks, man. That was awesome. I really enjoyed it. That's one of my all-time favorite songs. So check out my cart. My cart is just full of celery and full of different vegetables. Everybody's looking at me like I'm nuts. The things that God creates in this world are just phenomenal. Look at that guy. He's just saying, look at me how beautiful I am. I'm an expression of the beauty of life. Look at me and love me. Wow. Okay, everybody, now I want to introduce you to one of my very good friends. I see him almost every time I come here, and every time I see him, he's in a deep, deep meditation. So please don't disturb him. Just check him out. Look how cool that guy is. I'm talking about the one with the big horns. But the other goat here is also in a meditation. Okay, so I was just pulling out of the parking lot. I hope you guys can see this. I just found this car that on the back of it, it says, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Alright guys, so we're back here in the car. That was quite an adventure. That was so much fun. And the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to go back to my place and I'm going to make some juice and show you my body so we can monitor that. By the way, today is day number 7. This is going pretty fast, and I'll see you back home.